The LUMIX S series. What a camera. What a controversy, what an argument all over the place because of the autofocus. And now the autofocus is here, the face detect autofocus. Tell me another reason why you should not stick with the LUMIX S series. I'm not here to talk about the LUMIX S5 Mark II that comes with a face detect. I'm here to talk about the future of these cameras, the S series cameras, full frame cameras. If you are like me, trying to plan on moving out of the LUMIX S series, please don't do that yet, because LUMIX has all the good things that other cameras may not have. The first thing is the HDMI port. It's the full size, which is very robust. Whenever you connect your camera to your monitor, you don't have to fight with a little mini HDMI. Sometimes it breaks because it's so weak. Another reason you should keep this camera is because of the build. It is heavy and easy to handle, and it feels great. If you combine it with a great eyepiece that it has, you actually sometimes do not need a gimbal or any extra stabilizer. It works perfectly because it's heavy enough, so it makes it easy enough to move it without shaking. This camera also shoots non-stop at 4K. As much as it crops when it comes to 4K 60, I will tell you that every other camera out there that is at this price range gets to overheat when it runs for that long. And most of them, they do not run for that long. So the fact that this camera can shoot a documentary for 2 hours non-stop is just a wonderful thing. The battery life of this camera is so good. Sometimes I leave it running for more than 2 hours and the battery is still not dead. And one good thing, when you record non-stop, it's also at 4K 10-bit 422, which is a great thing. Another reason is the viewfinder. It is so clear because of the high resolution Panasonic has given us, and you can easily see your focus peaks and easily use it without struggling. Did you know that this LUMIX S1 at photo burst mode can shoot a 10-minute clip at 6K full open gate without any crop? Amazing. And considering the price, it is quite something, ain't it? I want you to also imagine the S1H of the future. It will come with a face detect, and actually a very updated one. Actually, I believe the reason why they have not given us these cameras yet is because they have been experimenting with the LUMIX S5s, if I'm not wrong. Because once the other cameras like the LUMIX S1 Mark II, if there is anything like that coming soon, I am sure the autofocus will be even much better. So assume you love photography and you don't want to use a camera like the LUMIX S1. I would say go and upgrade to the S1R, but not now yet. Of course, when they bring about the next edition that comes with a face detect. The LUMIX S series uses the L series lenses, which are also the Leica lenses They are the same lenses that can fit in a Leica camera. These lenses were not many when the S series came about. And one reason people shied away from this camera is because you had to either buy the very extremely expensive Leica L-mount lenses, or you would have to wait for more camera lenses, for more LUMIX lenses to come about. Well, now I can say confidently that the lenses to the S series cameras are a lot, because now Sigma has come up with new lenses. The LUMIX Panasonic has also brought new lenses, and plus we have the Leica. Now we have a big range of lenses we can choose from. And people who came from Canon back then, you can use the MC21 adapter to adapt your Canon lens to the LUMIX S1. And actually, here is a perfect example. This is the MC21 adapter right here, adapting to the Nifty 50. So you can use your Canon lenses anytime with this camera. But there is one catch. They are terrible when it comes to autofocus. By this time, if you're a LUMIX S series user, you will notice that it has one of the best dynamic ranges out there. It competes with Sony, with Canon, and actually I think it has an edge over them. Another last thing, but not least, is the mic. The built-in mic is amazing. In an instant where you don't have a mic, in an instant where you are just running and you had to shoot something and you did not have a mic, the LUMIX will give you better audio than any other camera that competes with this L series cameras. So I would say, if you are thinking of moving out of LUMIX S series especially, you should think twice. It has a great future. I would also want to let you know, this video is not sponsored by Panasonic, or Panasonic does not know who I am. I'm just exposing one of the best cameras out here. You can never go wrong, especially if you shoot long videos, if you do live streaming, if you go out there in bad weather. The weather sealing is great. It is freeze proof when it comes to the S1 series and the S1H and the S1R. I'm not sure if the S5 Mark II is freeze proof, but again, think twice before you move out of the Panasonic series. Thank you for watching and subscribe.